Our Diaries, Part 2, Chapter 6, Sticky Squirrels. Friday. As soon as I got to school, Jera flew over to me. She did not look happy.
I checked those photos I took of the old oak tree, but I can't see Baxter in them. I guess I was too far away. Sorry, Eva.
That's okay. Thanks for trying. Then we had a science lesson. We used magnifying glass to look really closely at leaves, rock, and bugs. Suddenly, Jera hooted. Everyone turned to look.
I just used the magnifying glass to look at my photos. And Eva, look!
There he was, really tiny at the back of Jera's photo. My little Baxter.
But who's that with him?
It looks like squirrels.
I knew it.
Those sticky squirrels did have something to do with Baxter going missing. I was super angry, and I couldn't stop talking about it all day. As we were leaving school, Jack spoke up first. Not all squirrels are bad, Eva. I used to have a pet squirrel named Hallie. He was lovely.
It's true, Eva. Squirrels can be nice and cute. You shouldn't blame them before we know what actually happened.
I couldn't believe what Lucy said next. Baxter liked chasing squirrels as much as they like to chase him, so whatever happened is probably as much as Baxter's fault as the squirrels.
It's not Baxter's fault that he's missing. It's the squirrel's fault.
I felt bad for yelling. I was just so worried about Baxter. I kept talking about the squirrel during dinner. Then, as I was going to sleep, Humphrey bashed through the door.
Hey, it's true what your friend said. Squirrels can be cool, but they smell and they steal our food. You say the same thing about me. Anyway, they don't all smell, and they don't steal food when they're hungry.
Okay, if you say so, Stick comes.
Hey, watch it, Smelly. Sleep well.
Diary, I'm still super sure the squirrels have done something to Baxter. What if they let him into the woods and he got lost? Why else would he still be missing? Chapter 7, Baxter the Hero. Saturday. I woke up feeling really bad that I had been so pushy with my friends about the squirrels. I thought that was the end of Baxter bunch. But then Lucy showed up ready to look for Baxter. Thanks for coming. So sorry about yesterday. Don't worry, Eva. We all understood what a hard time this is for you. We made a list of everything we know so we can find Baxter.
1. Baxter chase squirrels. 2. Squirrels chase Baxter. 3. Lots of squirrels sleep around the old oak tree. 4. George heard something squeaking coming from the old oak tree. Squeak! 5. Baxter's collar was found on the old oak tree. 6. A photo shows Baxter near the old oak tree.
Lucy, the squirrels and the old oak tree must have something to do with Baxter going missing. We have to search the tree until we find him. I agree. Let's call the other and ask them to meet us here.
We will meet you there.
When we got to the tree, there were squirrels everywhere.
Look,
all our posters are gone. I'm going to find out what those squirrels are up to.
Eva, hang on. Watch, they're doing something with the poster.
Yeah, what are they doing?
I don't know, but let's find out.
We all watched the squirrels. The squirrels were squeezing posters and everything they could find into a little hole in the tree trunk.
Why are they stuffing things into that hole?
They're just being weird. Squirrels are weird.
Hang on, what's that noise?
Squeaking! It's Baxter. I'm sure it is. I darted over to the hole. The squirrels looked so sad. I never seen them look like that before. Then I peeked into the tree trunk and saw Baxter. Squeak! He was there, right down at the bottom of the hole, and he was holding a tiny baby squirrel in his arm. Baxter's a hero. He must have squeezed in there to save the baby squirrel. His collar must have come off when he climbed in, and he got stuck because the hole is too small for his wings to fly out. Look, the squirrels have been bringing food to him and acorn cups of water, and they've been putting the poster and things into the hole to try help him climb out. They weren't being weird, they were just trying to save him. Thank you, squirrels, and don't worry, we will get your baby out of there. We took off Baxter's t-shirts and put them into the hole. Baxter started to climb up the pile of shirts with the baby squirrel in his arm. They're still too far down. Don't worry, I have an idea. I remember Baxter's best trick. I flew down to the ground, grabbed some twigs, and quickly twisted them into a hoop. Baxter, jump! Baxter jumped right out of the hole, through the hoop, and into my arm. I was so happy to see and have Baxter back. The squirrel family looks so happy to have their baby back too. I have to admit it, they look pretty cute. Back at home, I gave Baxter his favorite meal. Then I read him his favorite story. It's so incredible to save him home. Oh, and Diary, I was so wrong about squirrels. I never called anyone a squirrelhead again, or only if they have done something really sweet. Now I need to find a way to thank everyone who helped me find Baxter. I know, I will throw a thank you party tomorrow. 8. Let's party. Sunday. Hi, Diary. We partied all day long. Do you want to know where? At the old oak tree, of course. Everyone who helped Baxter come to the party, even Humphrey's band. It was such a hoot. I flew home with Baxter after the party. Lucy, George, and Holly flew with us. I can't wait for school tomorrow. I've written a great story for the contest. Me too. I came up with this cool idea after our story makers club pit bite. How's your story coming along, Eva? Oh, I totally forgot about the story contest tomorrow. But suddenly, I had the best story idea ever. I stayed up writing until the sun was high in the sky. 9. A special visitor. Monday. Hi, Diary. Something amazing happened at the school today. We have a special guest today, everyone. Please give a warm welcome to Rebecca Owlevett, the author of the Owl Ninja book. I'm so excited to be here and I can't wait to hear your stories. I couldn't believe it. The actual author of the Owl Ninja books was here in our actual classroom. We share our stories. They were fantastic. George's story was about a dragon who befriended an owl. Massey's story was about an owl who goes to the big city. Helene's story was about a magic paintbrush. Sue's story was about Princess Sue. And Carlos' comic strip story was about Captain Awesome. But Jera's photo story was my favorite. It was beautiful and funny. Then it was my turn to share. You're up, Eva. I believe you have a special guest too, right? You're right. My story is all about Baxter, the best pet in the world. After I finished my story, Rebecca Owlett flew to the front of the room. I love hearing your stories. There are so many fantastic writers in this school. It was hard to choose, but the winner is Jera. I was so happy for Jera. She deserved to win, and she said she'd share the books with the class. I wanted to win, but really, the best prize was having Baxter back. The Rebecca Owlite said we could ask her questions. I put my wings up. How do you think up all the stories? Well, it's not easy. I just try to write about what I know and about what makes me happier. What about you, Eva? What do you want to write about? I thought really hard before I answered. I like to write about the things I know and about what makes me happy too, like my friend and my family, but I also like to write about things I thought I knew but goes wrong, like squirrels. It turns out they're pretty cool. Luckily, I have Baxter to teach me this. He's pretty smart. He's also got great at to write stories about. I love you, Baxter. See you soon, diary.